phone, I can just, that's
there
it.
you go.
I can see it.
All right.
I'm not that fat, so I can see it.
All right, we are on. We are doing the thing. We're snowed in here. We got 7 inches of snow last night, so it's been, obviously, I've got my pony game up here with the snow. Hello. Oh, hello, Gargod.
Hello.
So, yeah. So we've got the snowy pony game up. Just to keep with the theme of being snowed in. We didn't lose power, so that's good. Last time I was snowed in, I was in out in the country, and we could just burn shit, which was good. But we had no running water out there, so even if we lose power, we'll still have running water. So there's drawbacks and there's benefits to being out in the country versus in town. So, it's one or the other. I can't just randomly start a fire here, but I do have running water. But anyway, so we're looking at music. We took a break last week, so we're going to have 2022 submissions are pretty heavy. I think we might be able to get through all of them, though. We're we only got, 17 of them? Nope, less than that. 14 of them.
16. Oh, wait, 15. How bad? Should be 15 submissions.
It looks like 14 to me.
I think some of the stuff submitted by Madoka is relatively short, so it's gonna be even less than that. I mean,
Oh, I already have Requiem pulled up. Okay, so the first one we have is a submission by Gargod. It's "Bury Me" by Requiem. Or no, I got that backwards. Requiem by Bury Me. And we're gonna check this one out. It's 5 minutes, 14 seconds, 54 views. So this is gonna be a new adventure. Hopefully this will be super, super good, and we'll be able to signal boost a smaller creator. That's why we do what we do. So anyway, January 11th, 2022. Let's check this one out. Where are you in Ponytown? This isn't Ponytown. This is Ash's Town, because Ponytown appeared to be down. Is Ponytown not down anymore? Pony.town. This is all I got. Oh, wow. Now it's coming up. Of course.
as soon as you started streaming.
Right? How do I... Oh, wait. There we go. It's all snowy in Ponytown, too. Okay. So there you go. Cringe? No. Dude, the Fallout aesthetic on the Ponytown thing was just the coolest thing ever. I liked it a lot. Okay. Anyway, Requiem, let's check this out. What, boy?
Did I wear my mask
to school?
Yes.
I think so. I'm not sure.
And also, did I take it in my room?
I don't know. I don't keep track of your stuff for you. All right, we're listening to this song. All right. That's a super fucking cool riff, though. Man, it's such a good composition, and the guitars and everything are delivered, are recorded so well that the mix seems to be flipped. The guitars are really, really loud, and then the guitars are behind.
I can't hear anything else by the guitars. Feels like sometimes folks do guitar covers on YouTube.
Yes.
And they just put the original track in the background, and then the guitar is up front and louder than everything else because it's a guitar cover and they are showcasing their skills and whatever. So that guitar track is like very loud in the mix. So this is exactly how it sounds. The vocals seem drowned. The drums seem to be like very blurry in the background, like extremely blurred. I cannot quite hear the bass. Is probably very blended, like heavily with the guitars. It's probably playing the same or the similar parts as the guitar. So and the guitar double track is extremely well synchronized. So it's well performed and played. But like, it's only that riff. it's only the guitar parts. Everything else is just irrelevant. So
right.
This is.
But
this
I mean,
is
it is a
very
cool
odd.
riff, though. I don't know if it's so
Yeah.
cool to steal the entire show, but
It does not justify it for me. I don't know.
for this, I feel like they've made a horrible misjudgment. I don't understand how you could have heard the first 50 seconds of this and come away going, yeah, that sounds about right. That's weird to me. Anyway, let's keep it going. I mean, it sounds the riff is cool, and that's good, and the vocals sound pretty good. The vocals are not bad, and the drums, I don't think those are VSTs. I think those sound like real drums, and they sound pretty good. It's just
I feel like the guitars just stole all the frequencies from the drums, from the vocals, because like the drums and the vocals, they sound good. I can hear them. They are there. They have a clearly good tone, but that tone was just stolen from them by the guitars, because I get the impression that this is just a karaoke version, but not for the vocals, but for guitars. So
right,
a play along thing with like maybe a tutorial or whatever. Like, this is just a very dry, almost like direct input. Well, not the direct input, but like with no processing whatsoever. Like no reverb, no delay, nothing. Just like dry guitar signal straight from the cabinet with a microphone. Two very clear, clean, and crispy like guitar tracks, like a double track. It sounds very accurate, like time-wise. Like the
they did
performance
very good on
guitars
that.
is just incredible.
Yeah,
the tone of the guitar is very good. But like,
true.
Yeah, it's probably mixed by a guitarist.
It is probably mixed by guitarists for sure.
That makes sense.
You can tell when it's mixed by a guitarist, because but man, it sounds. I just feel like all of the instruments sound good. If we could just get the leveling correct, then it would. I don't even know if the mix is or not. Yeah, I don't even know if the mix is necessarily bad. Like on each individual instrument, I just feel like the leveling is off. And but man, I don't know. It sounds. It's an interesting sound. It's not.
It's not just the leveling, but like since the guitars have the perfect tone, they had to sacrifice that perfect tone from everyone else. So like the vocals clearly, I feel like they lack that mid-range and the low end. It's just like hissing high mids or something like that. Even when they do growls or something similar to growls, as far as I can hear, they still lack that like the punch in the low end. And like it's audible. I can hear that the vocalist is doing like some high growls or low screams or whatever it is. Like it does not come through as either properly recorded or properly EQ'd or mixed. I don't know. There's something wrong with that. It's not. It's probably not just the volume balance. It's also the frequency balance between each instrument. So like this is very odd.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for that vocalist and for that drummer.
Yeah, because they did.
I feel sorry for the bass player because I can hear that the bass is clearly there, but it's
really?
on the same.
I haven't heard the bass at all.
It is there, but it's on the same level of punishment as the drummer and the vocalist. So they are just locked in one cage and like thrown away to the bottom of the sea while the guitar stays afloat, and and the guitarist just says "fuck you, I will drown you, this is my mix now."
Right. All right, let's keep it going. And this build-up is just completely destroyed by this mix because, like, I can feel this trying to be a build-up to something, and there was.
Do you hear the bass in those parts where there was only like the guitar in the left channel and the right channel? Just like that was the place where the bass was kind of audible.
Yeah,
like,
I still didn't pick up the bass. I'm totally like just razor focused on the guitar, and maybe that's the point, but like that's all I'm getting from it. And the drums, whenever it was just guitar on the left channel or the right channel, it sounded a little bit more like their samples. I'm not so sure that it's actually played anymore.
They also sound incredibly wet in comparison to the guitars, because the guitars are just deadly dry as desert, and the drums have that like the room reverb or whatever it is. They sound like they have that like maybe not the acoustic tone, but like they have more processing to make it sound like wet and not just straight up dry samples. But the guitar, it just the contrast does not work for me. I don't know what to say. This is humiliating. Just I don't know.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, the riff that went between the intro riff and this little, the riffs are good. I just wish they did more with the mix. Anyway, let's keep it going.
Even the blast beat is drowning.
Do what?
Even the blast beat is drowning.
Yeah.
It's just drowning in it.
It's so unfortunate too, because it could have been this.
It could have been a great build-up, like you said.
Yeah, this would be one where you release it as a VIP later, because this could be really, really good. This could be great, but there's just missing the mark.
If it was like,
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If it was a tutorial video, like here, like.
If it was
here's
a
video of our guitar player playing our song, so you can watch him playing and listen to the riffs carefully, like more prominent guitar tone, so you can just watch along and like play along, maybe put the tablatures in the video as well, so that would justify it. But
hello,
hi Mapper.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Let's keep it going.
the bass.
Okay, I hear the bass guitar now. Yeah, at that part, the bass I think was mixing in with the drums or something. I just wasn't picking it up until now. This right here sounds okay. I wonder if they had their tracks, or I wonder if they had it set up for a single tracked guitar and then they just threw it double tracked in there just for whatever. I wonder.
No, the double track seemed legit. Like they actually recorded an actual double track instead. Wait.
He said, "Is this Tool from Wish?"
I have never heard of Tool,
Wish.
So I don't know what Tool sounds like, honestly.
Oh, really? Wow. Tool is good. You would like... Well, I don't know if you would like Tool, actually.
Wish Tool... is... What is Wish? Is it like the Walmart...
Yes.
Something, but like online shopping...
Yeah,
right?
It's like whenever you want something, but you want it cheap and low quality. That would be, your Wish.com version of something. And so, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I wonder if they're going to keep this single track going, and I wonder if it's leveled better. Well, no, I guess not. It totally takes away from the impact and everything. It just, man, this could be so good. They really should do a variance in production, because it would be great. I'm having a hard time tracking the drums alongside the guitar. The drums feel a little random compared to the highly precise guitar. Whatever they've got going on with the drums, it's not vibing with me right here.
Because you basically cannot hear the drums, bro.
There's that too.
Fade out.
Oh my god! On just the guitar though.
I can hear the drums finally. The guitars are over. Get down with the guitars.
Oh man.
Okay. The drummer had his spotlight for a few seconds in the end.
He had it. As I've said, that was very long. It was a lot longer than it.
It felt longer than it was.
Yeah, it felt long because of the mix. I'm sure of it.
Cool riffs, very cool riffs, very good accuracy and precision with the performance on those riffs. But this does not justify the mixing, because the fact that the guitar was always on the foreground, and it felt like a karaoke version for the guitarist, or like a tutorial video or something like that. It just ruined not only the experience of a track as a whole, it ruined the compositional, proper compositional development, like track development, when you have ups and downs, build-ups, and interludes and bridges and all that. And it all felt just like one single guitar track, a tutorial, or a karaoke version for a guitarist. I really wish they would choose I really wish they'd make different choices and different what's the word? Oh, priorities in the mix. Because
oh damn, they're not new either. They've been doing this for about a year. I wonder if all of them are like that. Let me see.
Yep. Already sounds like it. Exactly like that.
Yep, apparently. Well, all right then.
What about their older tracks? If this stuff is recent, if they have well, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder if they were like compensating. What? This is good.
This is good. Suddenly, this is good. Is this their song? It says "In Blessed Beyond the Flames."
In Blessed Beyond the Flames. Easy Eddie Z. I wonder if this is.
Easy Drummer.
Oh, this used to be this. Hell Is Now is the fourth release by New Jersey-based metal band In Blessed, featuring Easy Eddie Z. Check out his YouTube channel for more great content. So
okay,
this
whatever.
had somebody else, like a guest on. Let's see.
Everything
here.
else seems to be like live track. Wait, what?
Bury Me.
What? Just intro. No, it's everything is in mono. There's no bass. There is guitar. There are drums and the vocals, and everything is just thrown in the central channel. And,
Yeah. It sounds. I don't know. I think this sounds better than what we were listening to before. Because it seems to be a little bit better leveled, even though it's all run down the center. Even though it's mono, it seems to be leveled better.
They have the problem with the bass.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like there is a
bigger
bass.
problem with the bass. if there is a bass, like you say, yeah. So but let's just hope they will improve their mixing quality over time. Just like it seems like they are progressing like slowly with what they're doing.
Yeah.
So maybe next time we'll hear from them, it will be a more balanced mixing.
Hopefully. All right, so that was Bury Me, Requiem, and yeah, not for me. But anyway, we're going to Chainsaw Dissection, Snuffbox of Cremated. Is that Whore Ashes?
Yeah.
All right.
I think it was on Bandcamp. I just copied.
Oh, but they they changed the name of the song. Snuffbox full of cremated whore ashes. Okay, yeah, that's the name of the song. All right, so Chainsaw Dissection. This is another new one that I'm not familiar with low views. So let's check this one out, eh? All right. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna turn that down.
This is gonna be raw.
Please don't be porn grind. Gore grind.
Gore grind.
We've listened to Chainsaw Dissection like 3 times. Oh, okay. I didn't
I
recognize
don't
it.
remember anything from
No. Okay, other than it being completely mono, there's this guitar sounds like FL Slayer. I don't know if that is...
I'm pretty sure it's a real guitar, just with a very, let's say, very amateur and low quality amplifier. Maybe even the sound, the signal comes from the amplifier, like straight from the amplifier, like with no cabinet. Just like it sounds similar to that. It's like very buzzing, like slow end, and it's yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
something
it does
very
sound
noisy.
Like, yeah. Ugh. He says this is computer guitar, isn't it? Yeah, I mean it sounds like FL Slayer to me, but it might also be what Soul Strings was saying. All right, this one's not too long. We got 3 minutes left.
Okay.
This mix is a mess too.
This is a mess.
Yeah.
It is a mess. It's
The vocals are barely audible.
I don't know if there is a bass. Yes, lovely ear bleeding.
I mean, it's better than the Tetragrammaton Oration or whatever that project was called. It's definitely better than that.
Yeah.
That.
Ugh. It's interesting. These drums are a little tough to listen to. There's no low end to them. They sound very tinny. And then I don't know. It sounds like we're about to get vocals, and I'm okay. Well, I'm excited. Let's do it. The vocals are just completely drenched in reverb, and so it's very difficult to discern from the this guitar tone, which is extremely ear bleeding. Yes, I know.
They are in stereo, I think.
That you think? I don't know. Here, wait. Let's listen some more. It does. I think the reverb is in stereo. I think everything else is mono. But the reverb, it's like they had a mono project that they recorded, but then they put they put all this reverb on the vocals and then exported it as a stereo, and so the vocals are reverbing in stereo, but nothing else is, which is weird. But okay, I think he added reverb because the instrument was too loud. Well, the reverb usually makes whatever instrument sound quieter. At least in my experience on Ableton, it makes it, whenever you put a bunch of reverb on something, it makes it sound quieter than it was, and you have to turn it up in order to make it come out in the mix. But okay, we're only halfway through. I mean, we're not like suffering through this or whatever.
It's okay. It's okay. I've heard worse.
I have heard worse. Okay. I like your stream. Thanks. Oh my God. Okay.
The improvised solo was like kindergarten level of pathetic.
It was extremely
very happy, very out of key, and very reserved. Like You know, like when you can't play fast, you just stick to quarter notes and 8 notes because, like, oh, I'm just learning how to improvise, so I'll be playing like 8 notes and quarter notes, like da 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 da, and play whatever notes. Hey, look, I'm learning how to improvise. That's the first step to like improvisation and stuff. You just play like scales and like modes and all that, and like you learn how to do that. But lesson not learned properly here,
True.
sadly. And that's an F. That's an F. Next time, bring to
and it would have been...
I need to call your parents to the school.
Usually when you play slow, it's because you don't have, not necessarily the skill, but you don't have like the testicular fortitude that it takes to play fast. And if you're playing slower, then you usually play more accurately, because accurate sounds better than, you know, even if you're playing super fast, if it's not accurate, it will sound like shit. And so you might as well slow it down and whatever. But this wasn't even accurate slowly, which was disappointing. It sounded
F-.
Yeah, it was not good. Oh man.
Miles per hour says, to be honest, I can admire this level of not giving a fuck.
True. If the point of the song was to create something that was really grating on the ear, it's like a cheese grater in the ear. If that was the point, then they have succeeded. Then they have done it.
I wouldn't say so. It's not that bad. It sounded like that solo, although it sounded like out of key and out of skill and out of everything, it still sounded like, you know, it had some happy grindcore vibes to me. Like, honestly.
I could see that. Yeah. All right, we got less than a minute to go. All right. Oh my god. He's been doing this since 2002. Jesus.
Imagine working on a 3-minute long song for 20 years. Sucks to be that guy. Sucks to be that guy, honestly. I feel sorry for him. Like 20 years into this track, if you're not lying, Gargad, and he's been doing this particular track since 2002, well, man.
20 years, yeah, but the
20 years down the drain.
If he's been doing this for 20 years, then he's most definitely created this probably quite specifically. He's probably achieved a sound that he is absolutely aiming for, and it's like, hey, thanks, I hate it.
Cool.
All right, let's keep it going. 40 seconds. Oh wow! Okay.
Okay.
Well, that was something. It was an interesting contribution to the world of making noise.
When I said I heard worse, well, I literally heard worse. You can check it in the stream text, like first like 30 seconds or whatever, I think.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's an album, huh? Okay. Let us check it out then. Oh wow. Okay, I've had enough.
You haven't heard the blast beats yet. Give it like 10 more seconds.
All right. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, that's 25 minutes. That's 4 tracks EP. So yeah, that's enough.
Oh my God, musical diarrhea for sure. The
yeah. Track names are like interesting though.
All about that bass. This was no, it's gonna be on SoundCloud. Oh my God. Is it really?
What?
Not gonna be on. Oh wait. Where am I?
What are you
okay.
talking about?
There's a. I'm pointing out that this is not this. Get out of here. No. Oh my God. There was a song. My first song on SoundCloud. Was a cover of All About That Bass, and this was 7 years ago. Okay, so this was before this was when I used to layer songs with Windows Movie Maker and shit, and so this is bad
because you know
it's bad, but
it's better.
It's not like the worst thing ever. So I'm always super confused when people make songs like the one we were just listening to that were like horrible, and I don't understand, because like I created this 7 years ago in my mom's barn. Still better than Princess Lair, yeah. Princess Slayer. Anyway, because you know all about that bass, which is weird. This is my most popular track on SoundCloud, by the way. It's all got almost 5,000 plays, and it hit the 100 downloads limit, which was really weird.
I need to log into my SoundCloud account because like I haven't visited SoundCloud in ages.
I only upload to SoundCloud nowadays strictly for free downloads. So a way to give people do remake. I've thought about it, about doing this song or remaking this song. It's really fucking loud, way over compressed, but it was pretty good for the times, that time or whatever. So, how do you pronounce this character again?
Well, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not fluent in Norwegian, and as far as I'm concerned, this letter does not exist in Swedish, and I know, like, if it's pronounced the same way that O with 2 dots over it is pronounced in Swedish and German, then it's probably the same letter.
Oh no. Pronunciation. No. Oh my God. Okay, I'm done. I'm finished. Okay, so it's not pronounced negative Øhio. Negative Øhio. Oh, look. Right here, the fucking Twitter handle. Negative Øhio.
Yeah.
So yeah, negative Øhio. So that character's pronounced as you in Norwegian and Icelandic. So there you go.
Okay.
Positive New Jersey. Okay, for real. Let's go back. We are listening to Negative Øhio. It's a shame a family can be torn about by something as simple as a pack of wild dogs.
This is a very cute song, though. Very wholesome lyrics.
4 minutes. Negative Øhio. I'm already hooked by the song title alone, so I'm ready. Negative Øhio. That's fucking awesome. That's a hell of a contrast, and it just the way that works together. This mix, though, I feel like it would be missing the point to criticize a negative Øhio song for its mix. I feel like that is just kind of missing the point of a negative Øhio song. They're very very noisy usually, and it's usually kind of the point of the song, I think, to be kind of nonsensical and noisy.
Not always.
But this one seems to be more pointed. It seems to be more traditional in that sense, where it's got, you know, your guitar, your bass, and your drums and your vocals, but it's still got that oh woo it's still got that that negative Øhio flair. So let's do it. My kid has one of these stuffed wolves, I guess, somewhere around here. This is so good, though. Like, I'm actually... Sometimes I look at these 36 subscribers, and it blows my mind how low that is compared to, like, what the effort that is going into these videos. I feel like these are high effort, like, you know, something you would expect from somebody who's got thousands of subs. Like, I feel like this project is going to be huge, like, one of these days for sure. Like, they're just going to get noticed, and it's going to take off, because this kind of stuff right here is so good. I love it so much. That the contrast that they do pretty much all the time, it seems, where they take the small little cute things but then put it on top of, like, noisecore shit. It's fucking... it's so good. This is so cool. I love this. This is so good. The visuals are great. It's worth the watch and it's worth the listen. And the lyrics are very like weirdly practical. It's funny. I love this. They need to be sent a pitchfork in order to get more subs. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Anyway. Yeah, that saxophone VST was neat. It was really, really neat. It's worth the Øhio for sure. Negative Øhio. Hey, no problem. Look at that. It thanked us for watching. Isn't that something? Okay. That was awesome. That was.
I love the lyrics so much. This is just so wholesome.
It was good. Alrighty.
Est finit. Tres gut.
Is that
what
French?
Language is that? I don't know. Probably.
All right. So this is Ancestral Sin, submitted by Maduka. We've got Why Do You Hate Me? So let's check this one out from the Grind War channel. They don't need any boosting from us, but here we go. Ancestral Sin.
Those letters popping up just like in the most casual, like generic, like template, and I don't know, Sony Vegas or whatever editing program they used. The contrast is just so funny.
Graphic design is my passion for sure. And this has some like old school punk rock vibes, but like
it has slurs.
It did. I'm glad that we're not on Twitch.
Yeah,
That
but like
banned.
I wonder if it justifies the usage of slurs. Like maybe it's
so.
Somehow framed in the lyrics. Whatever.
There is no lyrics, unfortunately, so I have no.
There should be
idea.
lyrics. Maybe. Hopefully.
I didn't. That was something. Anyway, yeah. Angry, but yes.
Yeah.
Well, all right then.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. A hardcore punk crossover band from Netherlands. Is there
The stream looks blurry on my end, so I cannot read what the place is.
Oh.
Whatever.
Social hate speech. I was looking
Anti-hate song with slurs. So like it's against the usage of slurs, and like why do you like the message of the song is probably like why do you call me those slurs and why do you hate me and all that? Is that correct?
As far as I know,
correct?
I think so. As far as I understand, there's there's like.
No, I'm asking Mapper like what's
I have
the
no
meaning
idea.
of the song.
It's an anti-hate song with slurs. Maybe I hate you because you scream like a fucking Neanderthal.
Oh, okay, I got it.
So like,
so yeah, they used it to illustrate the hatred towards the oppressed, the hatred towards the victims, and all that. So like, this is clearly a hardcore punk song. This is okay.
It sounded okay.
It's completely normal for that type of music. It's like, it's aggressive. It has a message and a good delivery, and it's straightforward, and it sounds good. It's normal for this type of music, and there's nothing wrong with that.
What a variety. It's it reminds me of like, if as far as I understand, I've never actually watched them before, but there's these political commentators that go by Chapo Trap House, and as far as I understand, they're like leftists and they're real progressive or whatever, but they don't like, they use slurs sometimes, if I remember correctly. I can't remember, somebody described them to me and they were saying that like they are mega edgy, but they're super also progressive at the same time. And like, if you just like listen to them, you'd think that they were some like reactionary or whatever, because of the words that they use, but they're not like that. So I'm thinking this is kind of in the same vein, where it's just like real dirtbag left type, and whatever. Anyway, that was Ancestral Sin, Why Do You Hate Me? So let's move on. We're going to HORNEEZ, Drop It, featuring Nux. I don't know. Whatever that is. Oh, okay, it's weeb shit. Awesome. Oh my god, 314,000 subscribers. Man, no dislikes. Look at that. Good. All right, so this is another shorter song. So let's check this one out. Oh my god, please don't be too weeby. Mampers in chat being like, please no gore grind, please no gore grind, and I'm like, please no weebs, please no weebs.
Guys love each other.
Do not open the YouTuber channel. Okay. That bass drum is really punching through and clipping on my end really bad. Okay. Which vocals are we supposed to be following? I'm totally lost.
Both.
Both at the same time.
I think the ones that that came earlier just keep doing their thing, and then the second vocalist or the second vocal line is just adding more layers to it. I like the processing on it. I'm disgusted by the synthesized drum space and whatever this is, but like the very reverby and roomy processing on the vocals is very tastefully done in comparison to the instrumental.
I've never been a fan of the type of vocals that are edited in such a way where they specifically like don't include full phrases, or where they're just kind of chopped in such a way that they don't actually say anything. Where there's a actually there's a whole genre of that bullshit now, because of that game. There's a game that they do that where it's like rapping, but it's like electronic music, but the rappers are like, you
mean Friday Night Fucking?
That's it, Friday Night Fucking.
Yeah.
My kid likes that fucking game, and it's so irritating. Jesus Christ. Back in my day, we had Dance Dance Revolution, and it was mildly less irritating than Friday Night Fucking. Anyway. I wonder if he wants us to drop it. The drum samples sound okay. It's not a bad sample. I think that the soft snare drum sounds good too. This bass drum though is wildly loud. I mean, it's wild. It's just I feel like it's doing too much. It's really just.
I don't like the choice of those samples.
Really?
And the sampled bass is just not doing it for me. I feel like with a more thoughtful arrangement in the drum parts, like probably not the samples, but like the drum beat and the drum arrangement could be like more thoughtful and fitting for this type of music. Like more like drum fills, more post-rock vibes, because like the vocals are creating the whole atmosphere for this track with the processing, with the reverb, with tons of reverb. It's just all around the place. It feels like it is just filling up the whole space, and they're like, imagine just being like extremely high and dreamy and thinking of like the space, the stars, the constellations and the galaxies and all that bullshit, like very hazy, dreamy, and very, very cool. And then in the middle of that fucking universe, there's like a synthesizer that plays like completely plastic, stupid bass line and very like brutally kindergarten level of stupid drum patterns that just ruin the whole atmosphere. That's how it feels. I don't know. The vocals are great. The way they are processed, even though they are like not entirely clean, slightly distorted, maybe over processed or maybe over compressed or something like that. And the way the reverb is just filling the whole space, it adds a lot to the vibe and to the atmosphere. And then that like the synth bass and the drum parts that are just stupid and generic, they take away a lot from the atmosphere of this track, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Can be like very trippy.
All right. Huh. Okay. So we got about 60 seconds left. Let's see if it changes up a little bit. Let's go. I think that the gorilla vibes are most definitely on purpose. Gorillas.
If I recall correctly, Gorillas tracks sounded like better. They had better mixing and better, with some really like wacky and like odd stuff they made in the past. It still sounded like more thoughtful. I don't know how else to describe it. Even the wackiest stuff from them was better than this. I like the synth though. Like the synthesizer, it also adds to the atmosphere because it like blends. It just blends with the reverb and the spaciness of the whole mix. So the synthesizer is also okay. The bass and the drums are just disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. True. I think that's a good review of it for variety. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad. I've got sunshine in a bag. That's what they say. But
the future.
I thought the Gorilla's logo looked a lot more like this HORNEEZ logo there.
Probably.
I pulled it up.
Now I'm thinking of all those mashups with Gorilla's Clint Eastwood song. Like, damn. All those mashups. Like, they mixed that song with... Damn. Too many tracks to remember. Like, just all those mashups. Like, mashups are great.
Yeah. All right, so that was HORNEEZ. Drop It. Kind of out of my wheelhouse. It sounded okay or whatever. The Gorillaz vibe or whatever has never really been my thing. But I think it was okay for what it was. And I liked the drum samples. I think the drum samples sounded all right. I just think that they were mixed a little weird, being that how the bass drum was so very, very loud. But I think that it was okay for what it was. So anyway, we're on to Gargod submission. We got a Macabre Mastermind Records, Exhuming Porn Stars. Hell yeah. Is this a Bandcamp? Yeah, it is. Macabre Mastermind Records. Okay, so this is by them. That's the name of the band. Is Macabre Mastermind Records?
I couldn't find any other trace of that, so it's probably the artist and the label. Like, no idea.
Psychotic homicidal dismemberment. Murder victim. So I think Macabre Mastermind Records is the label, maybe.
So wait. So psychotic homicidal dismemberment might be the
band name,
the project name, and murder victim is probably the album title, because like the logo looks like stylized as psychotic homicidal dismemberment to me. Like it's probably the logo. Okay, so I should probably change that. Okay. No, I mean like the...
Yeah, Macabre Mastermind Records appears to be the label, and then Psychotic Homicidal Dismemberment. I get a P kind of here, and then maybe a T there. Dismemberment, I think, is pretty clear on the bottom here.
Yeah.
The label belongs to Bob Macabre from Chainsaw Dissection. I gotcha. Okay. So
I'm not surprised.
So... Exhuming Porn Stars. Oh man, $20 for Gore Grind. Oh man. I like how they made the text black as well, so we don't know how long the song is.
You can just press Control-A.
There we go. Yeah, 341. All right, so let's check it out. That cymbal sample is bad. Oh no. Okay. All right. True, Gargod always submits the best songs for sure.
I just wanted to say, like, why did you submit a lot of like really bad songs for this stream? I don't know, like, Napper submitted cool stuff, and you just keep submitting Macabre. That sounds like Macabre, you know.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's got like I think the guitar tone sounds all right, but these drum samples are awful, are really bad. Why does the background look like a bunch of potatoes? I don't know. I was wondering the same thing. I see a rib cage over here, but it does look like a close-up of like a cartoonified potato.
I see a skull and probably a skeleton on the right. Like,
yeah.
So it's probably a what do you call that place where they like store the skeletons and like there's a building on the cemetery where it's where they store skeletons and skulls and
oh my god, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the word for it. Spooky potatoes.
I know the
like a crypt or something
for it. Yeah, I know the Russian word for it. I'm not familiar with what it would be in English.
In Russian, it would be Sacramentum or whatever. I don't know.
No, it's gonna be sklep. Apparently, so like in Russian, it will be sklep. And in Polish, sklep means the shop. So this is very confusing and odd. But yes, the crypt or the tomb. Probably the crypt. So it should be crypt.
Magic Pink Horse, what does sklep mean in English? Anyway.
Sklep means crypt!
Las Cryptas. Or La Crypta.
La Crypta.
Oh my god.
Now this is a burp of a century.
It's really something. It's just
No,
I don't know.
I mean, it's worse than that. It's not the like, it's again, I don't know how to say this in English, but like, this technique is called something bass when you just have that like extremely low voice, like artificial low voice, but like this sounds like it's that but distorted and mixed with growls and gutturals, so it's not the clean thing. Like it's I mean, like, yeah, whatever, it's just burps. It's just
yeah,
I will call it burps.
It's something outside of Tomb. This entire album costs $20. I mean, yeah. Okay.
One can dream. One can dream.
True. Let's keep it going.
The drums just stopped.
These build-ups are so long. It's so long.
And the drums are back.
What are they doing?
The drummer is just confused.
But they're samples, so I don't understand how you would. Why? I don't know. That's. Oh my god. Okay. They're on a delay. It's not, I don't think that's reverb, because it's like, you know, you can hear it in the background.
It's probably not just a delay. It's a ping pong delay, because like the guitar first appears in the right channel, because like you can hear the chords going in, let's say, in the left channel, and then it reflects to the right channel first. And then, like, the second chord comes in, so you cannot hear when it comes back to the left channel. So it's probably hopping from right to left or something like that. But yeah, sounds like a delay.
Me playing IRL drums, yeah. Okay. The riffs aren't cool either. They're just kind of very basic, and it's
too long for what it is.
It's very, very fucking long. We've still got 40 seconds left, and it's very long. And I don't know what I expected from a band called Psychotic Homicidal Dismemberment, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, 40 seconds left. We're committed to listening to the whole fucking thing. Artificially induced incompetence. I wonder. That's weird stuff, because Burning Griffin the week before, whenever we listened to one of his songs, I was like, we mentioned the thing about the rim shot just kind of being randomly thrown in there, and he said that it was as you said, artificially induced incompetence. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago, right? Or was it longer than that?
Longer than that. That was like a few streams back. So
okay. Alrighty.
Wow. No, you know what? I'm not gonna thank you, but like I would say Gargot's vocals sound better than that, because Gargot has more variety in his delivery. Like,
yes.
He sure does some like kitchen sink expressions. He also does like screaming stuff and the nasty like shitting and like puking sound effects or whatever he does. But like there's a certain variety in that, and his tracks are shorter and they are just like stuffed with different stuff that it might be like simple, mediocre, and whatever, but like it's not boring and exhausting and monotonous for what he does. It's more interesting and more entertaining what we've heard here, because like for almost 4 minutes we've got practically nothing. The vocals haven't changed like at all. It was just the same rah 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 or whatever that was, like for 3 minutes at best, and the riffs were okay, but like they felt like insipid and tasteless. It's probably the same thing, whatever. So like it was not as entertaining as expected.
Yeah, it's whenever these projects have got to be short. I can only handle so much of them at a time. I can't imagine like listening to this in the car, like I don't know. It's weird to me.
The car mixing tests,
Yeah. Gargot has god tier frog impression. True.
Gargot submits awful music, so we compare it to his music and decide that Gargot's music is actually better than stuff he submits.
What is going on in Ponytown?
I have no idea. I don't see Ponytown on your screen because I'm not watching the stream on YouTube. I see it on Discord, and Discord does not show what is happening in Ponytown.
There's a couple of ponies that are talking about big black cocks, apparently. Okay. Anyway, so sad to see you go.
Who called their new studio Big Black Cocks? I wonder.
Who called
is that like a new studio, and like they do like the documentaries broadcasting company.
Oh,
so,
BBC.
So yeah, that's what it stands for, like, right? They
Right.
called their company.
BBC,
Never mind.
yeah.
Let's go back
So,
to music.
Sad to See You Go by Biscuit. This is another Gargod submission, so we can expect it to be awful. Let's go.
No, I mean, this is supposed to be good because, like, I think we've checked Biscuit in the past and it was kind of cool.
Okay. Well, then now my hypes are up.
Not sure though, but like, let's see.
So we're getting a Generation 5 My Little Pony song.
It's of good quality already.
Yeah, Big Black Chickens for sure. But this is the what is that? Argyle? I think that's Argyle. Doesn't look anything like him, but whatever. Anyway. Okay, really quick on when it comes to pony music videos, especially pony metal, like I thought this was a trend that was going to die, but like having a still image of crying ponies is I don't understand why everyone seems to do that thing, but it annoys me. I don't know really why, but it does annoy me. Ironically, first pony song of the stream. True. That is true. I just didn't realize. Anyway, so let's keep it going. Is Biscuit... Oh, wait, no, I see the Bree in the bottom left. I was like... Is Biscuit's gonna be yet another Prince Whatever clone, but apparently maybe it's the same person. I am not entirely sure. Bree's socials, or is that just the vocalist, or are we doing a rebranding tour, or what in the fuck? No, we've got a YouTube. So is it the same person? I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on.
No,
Bree made the video. Okay, so Bree made the video. Okay, I got you. This is pretty fucking good. Those vocals are solid as fuck. Really, really good. You know,
it's kind of like high frequency hissing, and I don't like that in the mix. The instrumental is solid as fuck though. The vocals, the processing is not to my taste. It's good, like good vocals, like solid intonations and delivery, but like the processing is a little bit off to my taste.
I think it could be fixed with a high shelf. That it just, if you were to cut off those frequencies off the top, it would be absolutely perfect. I think it's got a good tone to it. Yeah, that would be to just DS it there, just cut off the frequencies from, I don't know, around like 16,000 or some shit like that. Anything above that, just cut everything off from there and kind of relegate it to a very specific frequency range. It could sound really fucking good. And I think it sounds good. Like I can do that on the fly in the head, you know, but yeah, it's really, really good. And yeah, let's keep it going. This the guitar work is a lot busier than it leads itself onto. Like it feels very simple, like it's just kind of doing the notes or whatever. But like if you really listen to it, it's doing a whole hell of a lot. And the backup vocals are tastefully in the background. They don't overwhelm anything. You can tell that they're there. They're just underlining the vocals, or the lead vocals, very well. And all that. The only thing that I'm really having a problem with is these drum samples not really doing it for me. Especially the cymbals. No, the cymbals are it doesn't have a long enough decay, so you get kind of a psh, 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 psh in the background, as if we're.
I did not notice that, honestly. Maybe I wasn't just listening to the cymbals alone, so I did not notice that particular flaw in the cymbals.
Yeah, the cymbals have a very short decay, and it sounds more like a china or something. This is Biscuit's fourth song, as far as I know. It's pretty good. This
Great.
Is really good.
For a fourth song, this is really impressive. This is of really good quality.
Yeah, we got covers in here. I'll have to check this out for sure, because
vocal intonations, the delivery, everything is great. It feels like that, like hard rock, new metal, alternative metal from like mid 2000s or something like that. It does not feel like, you know, your typical Prince whatever wannabe. So
yeah.
It is automatically better because it's not trying to mimic someone else's style. Well, maybe it does mimic someone else's style, but like it's not Prince whatever, at least.
Right.
Like
it's really
go
good,
mimic
though.
someone else. So.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
We definitely need more of that stuff.
For sure. Let's keep it going. Okay. This is a minor note. This is something that I see people do every once in a while, and I hate it. Whenever you like force a weird pronunciation on a word in order to make it rhyme. There is nobody on planet Earth that says bean like that. They don't.
I mean,
they don't.
I had my fair share of things that I pronounced wrong simply because like I was not aware that they are pronounced differently. Like, I didn't know that, like, good and mood are not pronounced the same way, and therefore they don't rhyme.
Right.
But like, they do. Like, fuck you. I like being. That's the word. That's how you like.
He says, "I really hope you see." Wait, hold on. I really. I kinda start to think I'm proud of me. You would have been. Oh my God! It would have been fine if he just said "would have been." Like he would. It would have been fine.
Maybe, but like the letters are the same. There's like E and E. Like it should have been pronounced the same way. It should rhyme. It has the same letters. Like it makes perfect sense.
Oh, I thought he was American. He's from that one place that people pretend is real. Liverpool.
Turf Island.
Yes, Turf Island. That is true.
That's what you call it.
I like it. That is Britain's #1 export is turfs for some reason. Kind of like Canada's #1 export is fucking conservatives, and is conservatives and Solo artists. That's a weird thing. I pronounce it as bean. Cry about it. Here, I'll just ban you. You're banned.
I pronounce the word mean not as mean, but like mean. It rhymes with bean and wait, bean and be. Fuck everything. Just forget about it.
Bean and mean rhyme, but C. But yeah, I don't know. It's C and bean. Even if, oh my god, even if the like you force the pronunciation, it still doesn't work. Okay, so yeah, I'm not over that. Okay, keep going. Okay, wait. I just have to say one more thing about it. Like, it's almost as annoying as when people do covers of songs and they change the gender of the song. Like, that also really annoys me. I can't remember the name of the band, but there was some guys that did a cover of a Taylor Swift song, and the original song was like, I can make good boys bad for a weekend. And the guys that covered the song changed the lyrics, I can make good girls bad for the weekend. And they had to change it, or else, oops, it would be gay or some stupid shit. I don't know.
It's okay to be gay. I mean, like,
right.
This is wrong. Why can't you just be frank for a minute? Like,
this is, you don't like swapped genders? No, well, okay. In the song, I just feel like it doesn't work.
It just feels wrong.
It doesn't work in the song. I don't like it. Okay, it would be like, what's that song by Buddy Holiday? It's a fucking 30s song or whatever. Fuck. I can't remember the name of it, but it's one of those songs where I heard a cover of it, and the oh my god, I'm popular right now. What the hell? Let me silence that. Okay, so the what's it called? The song is like, I say I'll move the mountains, and I'll move the mountains. If he wants it, show it should be. So, like, the way, I don't know, when you change it to, if she wants it, so it should be, or whatever, I just feel like it changes everything. I just feel like it wasn't the original song, and I just don't like it that we're changing it in order to, like, fit me who's singing it. I'm not, like, covering, I don't know. It just annoys me when people do that kind of shit. Another one that they did all the time was, what was the name of this? It was a Frozen song, the big one, the one that everybody knows, except for me right now.
Fuck it all.
Yes, fuck it all.
Yeah.
And that was the one where
Don't
she
give a
says,
shit anymore.
right, where she's like, snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen, right? But people who were doing covers of it, if it was a dude, they would be like, a kingdom of isolation, it looks like I'm the king. And it's like, why? Like, why? I don't want people to think that I'm gay or some shit. I don't know. It's just, it's weird to me, and I don't like it.
No, pistols. There was a Russian explicit version of that song as well.
Oh, nice. All right, so I might have lost the home. Let's go. Let's continue.
I can fly. I might have lost the home. I'm sure you pay the price. Now all our race is a kid to unite.
Real quick about the song. I know I'm stopping every 5 seconds, but the I feel like this little bridge part right here in the middle kind of fell apart. I feel like it was really, really solid, like in composition and everything, and then once it got to that break, I feel like we kind of lost the thread a little bit, and it just kind of, we were just slapping it together. It felt less thought out than like the chorus and the verses and the intros and everything else. It felt not as good. Anyway, I can make good cults bad for the weekend, for sure.
No.
Now, if you're ponyfying something, it's totally different. We got to get off this. Okay, let's just keep going.
All races can unite.
So, wait, we have 10 seconds of silence.
I mean, like for the last message and and other stuff. That was great. It was
good.
Like, that solo part. I mean, it felt like a solo. Like it was a solo actually, with tremolo picking like nonstop. This is just so my jam.
That was sick as fuck.
So much. And it just transitioned with that tremolo picking guitar into the final chorus, and then it ended on high note with that very like hoarse voice. Like what's this called?
Horse.
Yeah, horse. Sorry, I'm a little hoarse.
True.
True.
That was sick as fuck.
That was incredible. I did not expect it to hit that hard. As a standalone song, that was just incredibly good.
It was really good. Oh, he said it's out. Have a listen. This was sick as fuck. Metal.
Love it.
That was good. That was really good too. I am subscribed already, but I didn't have the bell ring because I'm an idiot, I guess. Anyway, that was Sad to See You Go by Biscuit. I'm reading the wrong line. HORNEEZ.
Horny Biscuit.
All right, so we're doing a negative Øhio song
Let's
again.
Let's go to J-Dog songs.
Okay.
Changed.
Let us go to J-Dog songs. We have... Nope, that's Gargod. We've got Sold Soul Strings, Son of Perdition, featuring CJ somebody or another.
McCreery.
It's time to...
No, it's not the time.
Oh, no. It's a Slam
Escape
Worldwide.
and rediscover.
Yes.
It's time to connect again.
Brace
US Bank.
yourself.
I'm muting it. Muted! We'll let it play. Yes. Oh, shit.
Enough.
There we go. Sold Soul. Let's check it out. It's playing. It's just quiet.
Is that a goat?
It looks like a goat.
Anyway, so it started with a breakdown. Okay.
Yeah, that is going to be typical for slam, deathcore, that kind of thing. So many cool main styles in PT. I can't. Oh yeah, so many cool main styles. You haven't made a pony. I guess he kind of larps as Pinkie Pie. So, so that's kind of a thing that he does. I like Whirlwind's face. I know you're not seeing this on Ponytown, but Whirlwind is in Ponytown now.
Okay.
Anyway, so we got some very American vocals, and but some good ones though. They're really powerful. Yeah. Let's rock on. Let's do it. It is. Fuck yeah. Okay. This is a pretty... I mean, I liked it. It's an extended intro.
It leads to...
Right? This is the moment. Let's see if we can keep it going with something better, or not better, but like something different, or if we're going to continue and it's going to be a 5.5 minute long breakdown. Let's check it out. Leads to a breakdown. How original. True.
I was disappointed in advance, and I'm not disappointed by the fact that I was disappointed in advance.
Really? I think
expected that.
I think it had a good impact, that the vocals are delivered well.
Yeah.
It slams.
I just feel like it did not change much.
No, not a whole lot.
In comparison to the first breakdown that was the intro breakdown. It just doesn't have that lead guitar anymore. It's just the lead guitar as breakdown.
Yeah. All right, let's keep it. I like it, man. The down tempo deathcore is like my jam. That is seriously what like my thing is. I really like Black Tongue and Traitors and all of those dudes. This is right up my alley for sure. Just like hardcore slamming. It's so good. This is really, really good.
I'm just yawning over here.
I understand. Ah, this is so sick as fuck.
They picked my interest.
Slaughtering mentioned, was it? I missed it.
I mean, breakdowns.
There it is.
Whatever. But like when it comes to blast beats and the impacts, and when it has that like certain riffing style that feels like slightly syncopated or whatever. This is more like my type of music. This is what I can enjoy and what I can relate to, because like it has blast beats.
Yeah,
and it's better than endless breakdowns. Endless blast beats over endless breakdowns.
By the way, good part of the song started. It's sick.
Yes,
it's sick as fuck.
Yes. The
Man.
good part of the song finally started.
After the 2-minute long breakdown. I love it.
Yeah.
It's so good. All right, let's keep it going. This is fucking sick. Oh, it went back. That's another really one of my favorite tropes in like deathcore or whatever, is when you do this kind of like exasperated build up to a scream. This part in particular,
it sounded like as if it was almost like a spoken voice, or
yes,
like a desperate or an emotional. It sounded like more of like a speaking voice rather than extreme vocals.
Right,
and it just adds that build up kind of tension or emotional aspect to the vocals and the lyric delivery.
Yeah, it really aids in the impact where it's just like, yeah, delicious. All right, let's keep it going. 2 minutes left of. Solid shrieks too, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is so good.
That was cute. That was cute.
It was cute. Just adorable. Just fun for the whole family. That's it. Right? When you don't have anything for the breakdown, you just fuck. You just lay it out there. Tell us how you really feel.
I forgot the lyrics. Sorry. So here's a fuck.
What's the part of the breakdown? Oh my god, it's coming up. Oh fuck. Okay. Anyway, keep going. Fog.
When you end up on a turf island and it's foggy, the weather sucks, and you just look outside of your window and realize it's foggy, so you be like, fog.
All right, let's get this breakdown. the lyrics have completely lost me. I understand that they're putting words on the screen, but I'm not tracking like any of it. Is all I'm getting. My goal is to do these types of vocals. Go ahead.
The toilet seems to be clogged. It's making weird noises. Call the plumber.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, God, that last line, though. You said it pretty clearly. That was the only thing I could, like, understand from the toilet noises.
Oh my God! Now Arch is in the Pony Town.
Cool.
We're having a party on the stream over here. Sweet action.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, that was that was not my thing.
That was not for you. I understand.
I liked a few moments in the midsection where it had blast beats and slightly like syncopated guitars, and it was like off by 1/16th note or something like that. It created that very interesting pattern in the guitar riffs, and in relation to the drums and blast beats, it worked pretty nicely.
That was sick as fuck. I am adding that to the best of the best. That's something that I will listen to again for sure. Probably again and again and again and again and again. That was really, really good stuff. We're going back to 2021. How do I make a 12 pixel speedometer? The same way I made a 12 pixel pencil.
Make it square.
So Gargot and MC Arch are flying around me, it seems. Oh, shit.
Like
okay.
Guardian Angels.
Yes, that is it. They are my shoulder angels. Okay, so let's do another 2021. We're going back to negative Øhio.
2022.
Øhio. We've got the... now we must continue the exciting adventure of politics.
Yeah, they had that event in Norway, so they had to post a response to transphobic stuff that was happening in Norway, apparently, or something
That's
like that.
based as fuck.
I wasn't reading into that, but the fact they just couldn't stay silent for that matter, so they did a song.
That's pretty.
For
based.
that matter.
Well, I'm ready for it then. Yes, it is guitared. Anyway.
Han heter seg opp til debatt igjen. Vi er ikke en debatt. Vi er mennesker.
Okay. I don't know what is being said.
It's Norwegian. It should be a translation on Bandcamp.
Oh, on Bandcamp? Okay. Then we will...
well, maybe there won't be a translation, but like you can just right-click, translate to English.
I like this.
I mean, right-click, translate to English should work.
We are not a debate. We are human beings. We live a full life. Research on our side. We will have... Nice, nice, nice. Our gender is not a mental illness. We have existed since the dawn of time. Most considered. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, 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 nice. This is cool. This is cool. Okay, keep it going.
At vi har eksistert siden tidenes morgen. Gamle konservative holder seg fast til utdatert informasjon. Frykten for fremtiden gir dem motivasjon til alt. Sånn vi kan si fuck NRK.
I understand those words.
Fuck anything, fuck Santa Maria, fuck turfs, fuck Kisla Filicide, fuck women's declarations, fuck mentioning, fuck Disaster, fuck Ancestral Sin, fuck those music visual summon.
I feel like this is a little more noisy than I'm used to. It feels like it's even more noisy, but it might be contributing to the overall mood because it's obviously a very emotional, very angry song. Oh, that's cool. They remade their little logo. But yeah, it might be contributing to that, or like, you know, doing the overall mood. But it's interesting, you know. I do feel like it's noisier than usual. Keep it.
Stop! Vær så snill.
It was definitely noisier than usual, but I like that. Excuse me, but there was definitely noisier than usual. Had a weird build up. It's just a weird song altogether, but you know that is very negative Øhio, so that's interesting. I am not paying attention to Norway at all, so I don't know what's going on, but it sounds like they've got it handled. You know, it sounds like we've got people on the right track, I guess. So that was pretty neat. I don't really have much else to say about it. There's only so much you could say about a negative Øhio song because, you know, I think the noise is the point. As I've said, let's jump down. Are we doing J-Dog-Gone again?
Yeah, you can.
Impuritan. Debt to the Deathless. Debt to the Deathless. Oh my god. Another Slam Worldwide release. All right. It is muted.
Replacing Slam Worldwide noises with Ahegao, like, or whatever. Like.
Oh, shit. All right, so this song is called Debt to the Deathless Impuritan. Right? It's the Slam Worldwide is the Bat Pony anthem, as far as I understand.
Mosquito.
The Mosquito. Oh my god. That's taking me back to freaking, what is it, middle school whenever iPhones first came out. I don't know if that was that long ago. Mute core. True. All right, let's get it. Had a really strong intro we're kind of, doing the thing. Had this kind of like a skank beat going on, and it's just it's good. I wonder if we're gonna evolve it into something different here. Oh, I paused it right as we were dropping in. I think these leads are pretty interesting. That's a pretty interesting little addition there, that we're going to have these leads playing on top of or underneath the vocals. I think it's pretty, it's an interesting artistic choice to do that, to layer them instead of like do them separately. That's pretty cool. Impact on these drops are fucking like skull breaking. Jesus, there's oh man, I'm liking this.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I figured it's a but
I got nothing. I just can't say much if I'm not like and if I don't find it like engaging or something like that. This
I
is
understand.
Just clearly not my league. So I'm just like, yeah, that sounds okay. That sounds cool. Probably someone would like it. Like, not me. Not like it's cool. It sounds professional. It sounds like someone put a lot of effort into that, and it's a very high quality, and it's very good, and it's well produced, well performed, well delivered. And it's okay. It's probably good. Right?
The heaviest I used to go was Kill Switch Engage, but y'all have opened up an interesting and unique rabbit hole for me since I started watching these streams. Yeah, the metal is a lot more varied than I think a lot of people
imagine metal could be.
Right. Most people think all metal sounds exactly the same, and for the most part, I guess it kind of does. but but it has a lot of variance to it. There's a lot to like, and there's a lot to dislike, and you can craft a very niche taste if you search for long enough, and it's good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, let's keep it going.
You can distinguish like true black metal from that, and like make sense out of it, and like. You can enjoy some details in certain styles and genres, and you can dislike other details and like artistic choices in certain styles and genres. And also, I wouldn't say it's the rabbit hole; it's more like a hellhole.
Yeah. He says there's always something heavier.
We open the pit.
There is always something heavier. Metal is like
heaviness
fish.
is subjective. Honestly, I wouldn't say that heaviness can be measured or described in certain like terms and specific what would you call it? Whatever. So specific things done to make music heavier. So like you can use very slow tempo, very low tuned guitars, very overcompressed mixes, extreme vocals, like extremely high, extremely low, combine both, and the heaviness can be in different things, in different combinations of those elements. And for some and then for some folks, things could sound heavy when it's just like you play zeros in, let's say, drop Q on your guitars and bass, and it's 40 BPM breakdown. Like, man, that's heavy. And someone will say, no, that's not heavy. Heavy is when you scream on the top of your lungs with blast beats at 300 BPMs and non-stop sweeping and tapping and all that. That's heavy. That's heavier than that slow bullshit. And both would be right, because that's the different types of heavy music. That's
right.
The different definitions, and it cannot be measured. Like, there's no universal measurement to heaviness in metal music. It's all subjective.
That is correct.
Maybe because not all subjective, but like it's for the most part. Let's see.
Because I used to think that like I used to be into like thrash, like really fast-paced shit. And then as time grew on, I felt like the slower, like down-tempo stuff was heavier. And so I gravitated toward that. Basically, heavy seems to be the way that people describe, better. It seems to be just like synonymous with good, is heavy. But yeah, anyway, let's keep it going.
Right?
Of course.
I can hear it. It's getting closer.
It's so fucking good. I used to think Slayer and Arch Enemy were the heaviest bands ever. Lamau. That's a little bit better than when I was like 11. I got a Styx album, and I thought Styx was the heaviest band ever. Styx. These guys.
Okay.
I thought that these dudes were the heaviest music I had ever listened to in my life. That song Renegade. Oh, mama, I'm in fear from my life from the long... Oh, my God.
That was probably true for you back then. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, it was... oh, God. I can't even remember when that song came out. Renegade. Styx. Oh, no. Oh, no. 1978. And it's very, like, mainstream... 78 or 70s rock. I thought Kiss was the heaviest. Yeah.
I've never heard of Kiss.
Kiss? You've never heard of Kiss? Oh, you've
Yeah,
heard
I'm a virgin.
No, you've heard of Kiss. Come on.
Yeah.
These dudes?
Yeah. I don't think... Like, I cannot name a single song from them.
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
if you name them, I might recall something, but like maybe I've heard of their songs, but I did not know that it was them.
Oh, I got you. I think I can only name one. I'm pretty sure I only know one song.
I cannot name any songs from them.
I want to rock and roll all night.
I can't even imagine what they sounded like.
Oh, Detroit Rock City. That's another one too. I only know that song. I know Detroit Rock City, and then I Want to Rock and Roll All Night, but I know that's not the name of the song. I want to rock and roll all night and party every day. What's the name of that song? Rock and Roll All Night. Okay. Yeah, Rock and Roll All Night. Oh, Beth. Beth was like a sit-down acoustic song, whatever.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
It was good. It was good stuff from the. Oh man, I can't remember when they were active, in the 70s maybe, 70s, 80s, something like that. Anyway, we are. Hang on, did Diamond City Lights? Is that a Fallout song?
What?
Or is Diamond City like a real place?
What?
The next.
Oh wait, is it the next? No, it's not the next. You skipped a few.
I know. Not the next one, but I skipped one. I don't know if it's if Diamond City, if this is going to be a Fallout song, which would be super. A Midwest emo reimagination to Cry to. Oh, that's funny.
I have no idea what is happening.
You know the game Fallout 4?
Yeah. I know Flat Out.
Oh, Flat Out. That was a racing game, right?
Yeah, when you just break cars and stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. I just don't say anything. Like, don't ask me. I am clueless when it comes to VTubers and all that stuff. Like, I have no idea. I'm like clueless, 100% clueless. So like, let's get this over with, okay?
I feel like the heaviest you can go is Humanity's Last Breath. They're pretty fucking heavy. So far, I haven't found anything heavier than them, but there are different types of heavy, so everyone has their own, quote, heaviest band. Yeah, that's what he was saying, that it is more subjective. Anyway, we got 19 seconds of VTuber shit. Let's try not to get brain cancer. Let's do it.
My little pony, my little pony.
My little pony! I used to wonder what friendship could be! Pony! Until you all tell this magic with me! Big adventure to the fun! Full headstrong!
Okay.
And that was an experience.
It was an experience.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, that's funny though.
I think Solrak did it better back in the day when he was making all those yelling type of things. Like covers like,
so far.
Finally the moment has arrived!
Yeah. Oh my god.
So it was. So that's it.
It is this VTuber thing is out of fucking control. I see it all over the place everywhere now.
I'm okay with that. If people enjoy like VTubing, then that's good for them. VTubers are great. I'm just not a VTuber. That's it. So I can.
Well,
watch
it's not the
VTubers, and I do that from time to time. It's not that I fully understand what's it is all about and how does that work and why does that work. I don't find most of the VTubers like personally entertaining, appealing. No, those are the wrong words, sir. Like, it's clearly not the streams I would like to watch on a daily basis. But
right.
Like, good for them, I guess. VTubers are okay, so that's good. Probably.
It's I guess if it's tongue in cheek, kind of like what's his name? I can't remember his name. The guy that does this child. Anyway, the guy who does he goes by Absolute Unit on Twitter.
Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Yes, Tonkatsu Sinclair. If it's tongue in cheek like that, it's funny, and whatever. But there are people who take it super seriously, and it just comes off as weird to me, where it's not.
I don't find it like weird or awkward or odd or just that someone is taking it to like extremes and like becoming the avatar, the idol or whatever they call it.
Wait, no, Magic Pink Horse has got it. That's the thing that I find so discomforting about it is a comfort anime girl that you can have a parasocial relationship with that seems like a self-explanatory concept, and that's kind of the thing.
Parasocial relationships are kind of bad as a concept in general. Like, it's not a good thing in the first place.
It's just regular streaming, but done by an anime girl. So for weebs, it's twice as good, and that's that's what happens.
It's not usually it's not usually like it's not always the weebs and like the weeb avatars and like anime girls and boys and all that. It's also about like the animals, the things, the like. It's more than just the anime like characters being the avatars of VTubers or whatever.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, at least.
It's not. No, there's not super often. There's a guy that I see on panel shows every once in a while, and he doesn't show his face, but they require a camera to appear on panel shows, and so he's got a VTuber avatar, and it's like a weird looking lizard type of thing. And there's lots of people that do that kind of stuff. But there are some man that I see, and it's like Jesus Christ, where. It's stuff like, if you do a tier 1 sub now, then I'll be your boyfriend for the next 15 minutes or some crazy shit like that. And then they donate the money, and then the VTuber will like say the person's name and like lick the microphone and shit. And it's so weird and not just very double plus ungood as far as, oh man, it gets really bad where you know that there are...
If no one gets hurt, it's all okay, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. You're right, but I
haven't seen... I probably just haven't seen much of what you're describing. Like, I haven't had the experience to watch these types of VTubers. It's like, I'm only aware of the existence of, like, maybe 10 or 12 or something like that. No, like, I'm not kink shaming.
No.
I'm saying like
he's saying it's okay. I'm saying that there's something. I think there's something fundamentally wrong with it. That there's when you're going onto it like Twitch, which is like a gaming platform, and there's just something about the relationship that you have with a streamer, the parasocial relationship that can be built with somebody that you can talk to directly with money, and all of these people, you can just see them in the chat thirsting so hard, where they're like, what's it called? Where they think they're going to be the one. You know what I mean? Like all these other chatters. Bye, Arch. Bye. But they think they're going to be the one, and they're going to, have their cute VTuber girlfriend, and it's like... it's freaking weird to me. It is weird, and I wouldn't have a problem with like this kind of stuff. This is funny, or like Tonkatsu Sinclair. I'm just saying that it has a dark side to it, as Gargod was saying. It has a dark side, and it really, and it's so bad. And I
rarely watch streams like in general, so I'm probably just not aware of that so-called dark side of VTubing.
I don't usually watch streams. The only time I ever like quote unquote watch streams is when I'm is like at work or something like that, and I'll have it playing in a headphone while I'm working.
The problem is that most streamers I used to watch, they live in a different time zone. So when I broke my sleep schedule, I used to watch a lot of like Asai stream, Jason Paradise, when Rain Blank was streaming like all the time. I was watching their streams, but like they live in America, so I was staying up late, up like 6 or 7, 8 a.m. like morning. But like for them, it was like late evening or like afternoon or something like that. So I was just staying up all night to watch their streams. And then I restored my sleep schedule, and now I sleep at night while they are streaming. So I don't watch their streams anymore, sadly.
I only watch this stream live. I think J-Doggone is like the only one I can think of that reliably goes back and watches the streams after. in their entirety. And I super appreciate him for that.
I can watch the VODs for some streams, but like if the stream is longer than like 2-3 hours, I wouldn't just bother to rewatch the whole stream.
It's weird. Go ahead.
The experience is always different when you watch the VOD later, like after the stream, and when you actually engage with the stream while the stream is going. So
right.
it's like night and day. The difference is night and day. And some streamers, they have the ability to like balance it out. So when you watch the VOD, you still feel like as if you were there, like present while it was streaming. Like
right.
They can like emotionally share that experience through the VOD. So when you just watch some, I don't know, clips taken from Twitch and uploaded to YouTube, or like the video compilations, or I don't know, whatever footage from the streams they upload to YouTube channels, it feels like the real experience, and you can like feel as if you were there present, like in flesh and blood. Well, in Twitch chat. So like that's a certain quality or characteristics not all the streamers on Twitch have or are capable of, and this is very valuable. So yeah, okay. Like,
I only watched this stream and Prince Whatever's, but I started to work, so I no longer have time for PW or Ono or whatever. I've watched a little bit of a Prince Whatever stream, and he I think he was making music or something like that. He's highly interactive with chat, and I don't know. He's really good at what he does. His streaming side of things, he's really got that locked down. But anyway, let's see. I don't really watch streams anymore. But anyway, we are doing this metal VTuber cover, The Rumbling, Attack on Titan by Sim. Okay, so this is more weeb shit, but we can get through it. All right, let's do it. Ux presents. These vocals are pretty interesting. There's like some really, really powerful shrieks that are going on in the background, but there's also gutturals layered at the same time, which is really neat. This is a strange composition, though. The kind of like softer like bass part, and then it goes into the screaming. What is it? I swear type of thing.
There's always something like some musical details or things they blend into the mixing that clearly just say that it was it has something to do with like Japanese music scene or Japanese metal music. Maybe it's the way they build their arrangements or write music in general, or the way they combine certain elements, be it like vocal elements or the implementations of orchestral stuff into the composition. So it just feels very Japanese to me. This might sound like a little bit offensive or just, I don't know, ignorant, but like this sounds Japanese to me, and like I don't know, it's
No, I get what you're saying. It's like, you know, it's like Norwegian metal sounds like Norwegian metal, and, you know, Japanese metal sounds like Japanese metal. American metal, especially. Well, American's a little bit bigger, so you get Texas metal and Florida metal and Seattle metal. Like you get, you get
Texas.
Texas. But yeah, Japanese metal has never resonated with me. I don't know what it is about Japanese metal that just doesn't vibe, but there's something about the delivery in it that doesn't sound there's nothing else like it.
I know a few Japanese projects like melodic death metal bands that I listen to from time to time, although they only released like a few albums and then like vanished into nothingness. But like their music is kind of cool, and it does resonate with me, but it's just like maybe like 2 bands at best, maybe 3 or something like that, and that's just it. The rest, like, I get a feeling that if I heard one melodic death metal band from Japan, that must somehow mean that I've heard all of them. I get that feeling as if like all Japanese music is the same. It isn't, and it's all different, but it just reeks Japanese to me, and I don't know. That's not the vibe I usually enjoy in metal music.
Right. It's yeah, I understand. Alrighty, let's keep it going. Wow, what the fuck was up with that outro?
No idea. The interesting thing is that even when I just close my eyes and try to focus on music only, I still hear there's something off, like, for me.
Yeah,
maybe
that's
it's the vocal delivery. Maybe it's the accent, like the pronunciation of certain words. Maybe it's like the more dramatic delivery with something and something. It has the vibe of, you know, like American post-hardcore or whatever, and it's not there. It's different from that, and so it's not that. It's a little bit confusing, and it still sounds Japanese, and I don't know how else to explain this.
Yeah,
I understand that I sound pretentious, ignorant, and like offensive when I say like this sounds Japanese to me. But like I honestly cannot like explain what I don't like, what I don't feel, what I don't vibe with, and just like, damn, I feel bad now.
You know, usually whenever you like, because I don't know of any like Norwegian bands or like even or just like European bands and American bands or even Canadian bands. Like, I don't know of any bands that play in like standard tuning, but this sounds like it's in standard. Like, it doesn't it's not as the tone of the guitar isn't very deep. I think Lamb of God plays in drop D, but I don't know. If we talk Japan, I really like industrial metal soundtracks for Japanese games. Yeah, Devil May Cry had a fucking awesome soundtrack. Ace Combat, not so much, but Devil May Cry had a really great soundtrack. But that's, I don't know, it has a specific flavor to it. It's just like if you were to say Swedish death metal, you'd know that there's, I can't really describe what makes Swedish death metal different, but I can call it Swedish, and people who know about Swedish death metal will know exactly what I'm talking about. And Japanese metal is usually the same, and it just doesn't vibe with me usually. But that's good stuff.
I don't want to interrupt, but how much longer is your stream?
I don't know. Okay. Alrighty. So that was a weird ass intro or a weird ass outro. I think that with the clean vocals didn't really do it for me either, especially paired with the shrieking. I don't think the shrieks worked very well paired with the clean vocals, and the tone was really weird. I don't know, it just wasn't for me. I don't understand why VTuber is in the title either, because it didn't move. It's just an image. But anyway,
I mean, it's probably the character who did the cover.
I
guess.
guess.
Not the character, but like the VTuber.
All right, so this is a J-Doggone submission, so I wonder if this is going to be a Slam Worldwide.
Snap your W.
Oh my god, it is a Slam Worldwide release. Clickbait. True.
Slam bait.
So we've got another Slam Worldwide release. The last one was really good.
Intro.
The last one was really good. And then we're going to be on to the Diamond City Lights, which, if that's a Fallout song, I'm going to enjoy because I've been on a really big Fallout kick lately. But it doesn't look like it is. It looks like it's just whatever.
Okay.
Original by LazuLight. So, no, this isn't going to be. Anyway. Predictable. So, all right. It just feels so messy. It doesn't feel very tight, and I think this kind of like messy delivery just really doesn't vibe with me. Like it just kind of, all the vocals are delivered like, and then the guitars are even, they're coming in early, going out late, and the I don't know. It doesn't have
guitar tone
that.
is incredibly dirty.
Yeah,
It's like
just
very like distorted, dirty, and it's not as polished as it usually gets with like slam metal or whatever.
right.
Usually we can hear on Slam Worldwide, because it usually is highly polished. Everything is on its place. It's well mixed. You can clearly hear every instrument. The guitars are chopped with like surgical precision or accuracy, and it's like very hard hitting. And here it's just raw. a very like savage, like wild approach to mixing into performance itself. Because like maybe the vocals sound more like, you know, classical slam worldwide, but the drums and the guitars, they are doing a much dirtier work this time. So this feels different for some reason.
Yeah, and I'm not
even when they have like the breakdowns, the slowdowns, the riffage that sounds more like polished version of Slam Worldwide, they still have that wild and feral approach. I don't know how to describe this. It's just dirty, uncombed, and raw. That's all the adjectives I can think of to describe this sound.
Yeah. It just feels, I don't know. And let's keep it going. It feels like it's a parody of like down-tempo slam. It just, I don't know. Yeah, Slam Worldwide is my favorite band.
It's kind of chaotic.
Yeah.
It's kind of chaotic, and I feel like there are so many lyrics to deliver the story. They are probably trying to tell the story, because like we haven't gotten to like any repetitive parts like choruses, verses. It's just the breakdowns are just flowing into each other and transitioning into each other with no clear division between parts and between the lyrics and like strophes and paragraphs, whatever. And this like folk-ish, pagan-ish font they used for the lyric video doesn't help either. It just feels more aggressive, raw, and raw. That's all I can say.
This
is a little bit confusing to me. It feels like a death black folk pagan approach from the American side, like Americans trying to do pagan death black the American way, and that's what you get. It's just uncombed slam brutal death metal.
Yeah, it comes off as I understand what you're saying about it being chaotic and whatever, but it's not chaotic like in a good way or like highly progressive in a good way. You know, it doesn't seem to really evolve. It just kind of
messy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not for me, but we got 2.5 minutes left, so let's see if it evolves into something else, kind of like the last time, where you know.
Best pony musician. Hey, it says Filicide. Maybe it's about the murdering of little fillies. Who knows? Maybe it's just the best pony musician.
True.
Seriously, I don't know what Filicide is.
Me
honestly.
neither. Of Filicide. Filicide. The killing of one's son or daughter. Cool.
Oh, that's terrible. that's not pony at all.
Alrighty.
I feel like the person who was making this lyric video had a hard time trying to like synchronize the vocals with the actual lyrics on the screen, like trying to time it all, like to work on timing of what the vocalist was actually trying to sing or scream or whatever, with how to time that with the lyrics appearing on screen, because like it's hard to tell whether or not the lyrics are what they sound like, because like it's yeah,
but
what was I talking about? I lost the track of thoughts, because like I was trying to say something and I just can't, because like it's just
they sped it up a little bit, and when during
my
the
brain is
sped
tired.
up, during the speed up, it actually, I think it got worse.
I also get the impression as if the lyrics are delivered the same way as if someone just opened a random article on Wikipedia and just reading it aloud. it just a bunch of sentences and yeah, it's just a bunch of sentences. Is probably like a comprehensive story or monologue or whatever, judging by the lyrics, as far as I can understand. At least what's written on the screen.
Right.
Like, I cannot distinguish almost like a single word from those noises. Like,
because even if you're watching the lyrics,
plumber, the toilet is about to explode. Please call the plumber.
Oh shit! All right, let's keep it going.
I don't envy the person who makes lyric videos for Slam Worldwide. If that's the one,
right,
like one person. If that's more than one person, then they just hire different like visual artists to make different videos for different tracks, and it's probably okay. But if it's like one person, well, okay, maybe if it's just like, I don't know, 10 people, but Slam Worldwide put out a lot of videos. If it's just 10 people making lyric videos, I don't envy them like at all. Just
no.
Like, how can you make lyric videos to like plump in noises?
Right. Yeah.
And they have to work in perfect timing for the lyrics to appear on screen on time. Like,
right.
Damn.
They just take their best guess, I guess. Well, and their guess is as good as mine. I don't know what the fuck is going on. All right, let's keep it going.
I have no idea either. So, it doesn't sound like I. It sounds like boo. It doesn't sound like that. It sounds like boo. Well, this sounds like rah, 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 rah. Like
just
how? It says of my bully seep whatever. It still sounds like oh you stupid. I'm sorry. Just like
it's something.
Okay, now I'm just like my brain is just fried, so I'm just making fun of weird noises from slam metal. I'm just saying like stupid and ridiculous things that are like very childish and like this is what metal sounds like to me. I mean, like, this is incredibly stupid. This song made my brain hurt. Now my brain is tired. I blame this song.
Trying to keep up with it is a mess.
I blame this song for all the noise, for all. Jesus fucking Christ!
All of my problems.
For all that nonsense I'm saying right now. Blame this song. I'm fucking done with it.
Oh my god. Less than a minute left though, so let's do it. We'll make it. We're committed. Oh shit!
I'm just sitting with a deadpan face, like, really, like, really,
He said,
really, like, are you, like, really? That's the face expression I'm trying to make with my voice, but like, really,
He says,
really, really, really.
oh
Really?
shit, that's funny as hell. But that's true though. Equals death.
I mean, this
oh
is.
my god.
I find it kind of ironic that we like one moment we're just like talking about the heaviness of metal music and discussing like the lyrics, the vocal delivery, and now we're just just fooling around and like look at that funny lyrics, funny sounds, fart noises, the plumber is getting sucked into the toilet, ha ha ha, how funny. I mean,
It's like, yeah, they're not. I
find it ironic that we can talk like incredibly serious and have like a very modest conversation about heaviness of metal music and metal lyrics and metal vocals, and other times we're just haha funny. Like, I find it extremely ironic, and I still blame this fucking song for that, because that was just disgusting. That made my brain hurt. I feel like I became like 30 years younger, and I like crawled back into the womb, and I became so dumb my brain hasn't fully formed yet, and I'm just a fetus, like a brainless fetus that is just stuck in the womb, like, yeah, that's how I feel about this song.
It was not good. It did not. Now, yeah, it just didn't vibe with me at all. It was, it seemed like a constant breakdown. It was super fucking messy, and it just wasn't for me. But we can move on. We're going to do this Diamond City Lights song, which I'm going to maintain is a Fallout song, so fuck it. And then I think we can call it. It is 2
Let's do a
p.m.
random one afterwards.
Okay.
One of the day.
Alrighty. So Diamond City Lights, and then random number generator time.
Okay.
126. Okay.
15 to 126.
126. Oh. That's the next one.
Fuck that. Spin again. Spin again. Spin again.
79.
I'm not buying that bullshit.
79 would be Soul Strings. Debasement.
Oh, Debasement. Okay, at least something good.
Okay, we'll check that one out. Alright, let's do it. Diamond City Lights. I like the
Are you reading the like what it says on screen?
Yeah. It
like
fits the
tiny messages like
yeah. And mixed in there so it's like meta, you know, it's referring to itself like that. That's neat.
It's being ironic toward itself.
I like it. Let's keep it. Tuning
Tuning is DACGC.
By the way. Oh, capo on something. Anyways, enjoy.
Data behind my heart's encryption key. Listen, and you might hear a melody. Your fire spark, the passion that keeps burning. Magic that helps me to believe. All the colors of the night and the way they help you hide. I'm learning what it's like to love and be alive.
That's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat sound, you know. It gives me it gives me the what is it called? Kind of like a yeah, you know. I guess it's supposed to be like sad or something, but anyway, it feels
musically it sounds closer to Lithium. To me,
yeah,
at least.
Kind of like a you know, it sounds like Midwest emo rock to me. So I mean, he's nailing it there, but it sounds okay. It's a pretty good, pretty neat little sound. All right, let's keep it going. This is where the Japanese vibes come into play. That's what this reminds me of. The high notes and the fast delivery. Yeah. Okay.
It has less of that to me, honestly. I feel like it's less Japanese than the stuff we've heard earlier on stream.
Yeah,
It
especially
might
with
has
the verses.
something, but it's less Japanese to me.
Okay. Alrighty.
These emotions, you're the ocean I wanna dive into tonight. Rainbow colors, nice and light us to take a ride. I know time won't wait 'cause it only leaves me high. Don't cry, look in my eyes and you might find a shimmering light that will guide you through the night. That's all you got. Fuck you all. I hope I fucking go to hell.
It's the riff is pretty cool, and the drums are programmed really well, and it just, I mean, it's overall a pretty neat sounding little song.
Yeah. It is.
Not bad at all.
When gray skies take the colors away, I'll paint a rainbow lasting for days and days, just like the magic that you always share with me. Maybe now you need to relieve all the hands that went left. It's so easy to fall.
Hiya, how do we get a review? Go into the description, go into the Discord server. We have a submissions channel. Go ahead and just throw us a link to your YouTube or your...
Make sure to read the rules first.
True, read the rules first, and we will check out your song. But anyway, yeah, this is okay. This is pretty good. It's got a pretty good vibe to it. The drums are programmed really well, actually. It's not just like good. They're like really well done. Lots of
Guitar tone is also good. That I find interesting.
yeah, it's. I mean, this is actually really, really good, and I'm enjoying this. So let's keep it going.
The miracle that helped you bring me to life. Oh, there will always be a tomorrow. We'll never have to be alone. Diamond city lights illuminate what's inside, and all the love will keep by your side. Decoding these emotions, you're the ocean I wanna dive into tonight. Rainbow colors, nice and light us to take a ride. I know time won't wait 'cause it only leaves me high. Don't cry, look
So this feels kind of like a lead part, you know, like maybe a little bit like a solo. It's very different from what we've heard before, and I like how we're engaging these harmonics from, you know, passage to passage or riff to riff rather, and it's really solid. It's actually really very good. The chorus has a really weird vibe to it that I don't really get down with. I think that verses that are delivered very quick, or that choruses that are delivered very quickly like that have never really, you know, spoken to me, but it is delivered very well, and I have no idea if this is a vocals by LazuLight. Okay, so everything else by this person. So LazuLight is the vocalist, and this person is the musician, and it's really very good. He's done a very good job. Thanks for the quick response. We'll sub and like the stream. Can we get an update on when the queue will be? If your song was released this year, then we'll probably get it to it next stream.
It's copyrighted.
Is it copyrighted?
Yeah.
Oh, the song that he submitted was copyrighted?
They didn't read the rules.
Oh man, that sucks.
They haven't checked it for copyrights. Clearly.
Oh no. Yeah, we can't do copyrighted songs there, bud, because it'll get us muted, and we can't have the VOD get muted. So anyway, let us keep this one going then. 50 seconds left, and it's very, very good. I'm liking this kind of this break. Oh, you can't play any copywritten stuff? Correct. So it's very, very good. This kind of like semi-lead but also break stuff. It's really good. Very nice. And I liked how we capped that off with some high pass filtered vocals. That was really that was neat. So that was pretty good.
It went full circle because I think the song started in a similar way with like static noises and conversation and whatever that was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a free beat with original material.
I don't care. Since eProof says it's copyrighted, I'm not risking anything.
Yeah, I would not do that. UK boom bap. What are they hiding? What they hiding? London's grimiest underground hip hop 2022. But yeah, the thing is, London's grimiest, that YouTube sucks. And it will decide to mute the whole VOD unless I like delete this segment or something. They've added to where there is editing tools so you can cut segments out of the video and not have to like re-upload or whatever. But I don't save these videos or whatever. But if it detects copyrighted sounds, then we haven't had a problem being played by anyone else.
We're not everyone else.
Yeah, as far as I understand, I had this problem. I played a Hatebreed song one time on and I had the whole VOD muted. But this was before editing, so I had to just delete it, and it was really, really. Yeah, you can send whatever you want as long as it's not copyrighted. Can't do any copyrighted stuff because the last time I played copyrighted stuff, it was a Hatebreed song, and it got the whole video from start to finish. The whole thing was muted, and it really pissed me off. So we're not going to take that chance again. Anyway, that was Diamond City Lights, a nice little Midwest emo reimagination to cry to. That was pretty neat. So, and I enjoyed that. Anyway.
cry to.
To cry to.
I mean, like there was a different word written.
You're right. I understand. Okay, so necrotizing.
I'm just saying to London's grimiest. Okay, so yeah, this one gets a green light from ePros, so I will edit.
Necrotizing fasciitis is a rare bacterial infection that spreads quickly in the body and can cause death. Accurate diagnosis, rapid antibiotic treatment, and prompt surgery are important to stopping this infection. The flesh-eating disease. When I was like 12, my sister got flesh-eating disease. It was fucking cool. She didn't think it was cool at the time, but it was cool. Where, you know, there's just large patches of skin would like turn black and fall off. It was fucking awesome. But anyway, that was a long time ago. But anyway, so we're listening to the Necrotizing Fasciitis, the soundtrack, from Demo 2019 by Debasement. So let's check it out. It's not too long. Let's go. Holy fucking dog shit, it's loud. Oh my god. Okay. This snare drum fucking speaks to me. I love a nice ring on a snare drum. Delicious. And these vocals are pretty good. They're okay. This like throughout the whole thing, it's not really my type of thing. Damn, I got this brain-eating disease. It's sure gonna pop me in 3 days, but it'll be hella metal. True. But anyway, yeah, it's like, that's okay, and the riffs are pretty cool. It's mixed really. I don't know. It's okay. It's pretty good so far. Let's keep it going. You know what this reminds me of is Arsonists Get All the Girls. That's really what this reminds me of. It's got some Arsonists Get All the Girls vibe. If they had some electronic elements into it, it would be almost indistinguishable. But yeah, that whatever, that shit was fucking cool. It's pretty good. I guess the secret to making a really good metal band is to just be from Australia. I don't think I've ever heard an Australian metal band that did not impress me. Keep it going. circle pit going on Ponytown. But it was this is pretty fucking cool shit. I don't really know what else to say about it. Because it's, I think it's got a really interesting guitar tone. The guitar tone is not your typical scooped out mess or whatever. It's got a really interesting tone to it, and then all the parts are coming out really clear, and it's a really neat composition on top of all that with the blast beats and everything. It's just, I don't know, it's good. I have no notes.
I honestly like the way they implemented like solo elements and overall more thoughtful approach to brutal death metal. So like it has a more musical approach, I would say. It's still like brutal, it's still kind of raw, and this whole release is not very long with relatively short tracks. It's very good in general.
Yeah.
So like it's more than just you know your typical generic brutal death. It's more interesting to me, at least. That's why I chose that.
It was, yeah. Let's keep it going. It's such an interesting tone. That guitar is so strange. I don't really know how to describe it. I wouldn't even know how to recreate that tone because it just sounds so. I think you said raw, and like yeah, it sounds raw. Like it is like right there.
More overdriven rather than distorted.
Right, fucking solid. That was really good stuff. Yeah, I'm keeping that in the wish list for sure. I wonder, are they on
the whole release? Honestly, it's
not banned. It's Debasement.
EP or something like that.
No,
that's all they have as far as I'm concerned.
Banned. I wonder if they're on the YouTube. No. Debasement ban. Do they have a link on there?
Check out the metal archives. Maybe they.
Metal.
There's a link to metal archives right before your eyes. Whatever.
Do what?
I mean, it just popped up in the results on Google. So. No, that's all they have.
Oh. Well, damn it. Pissed off that our tune is copyright. Thought we followed on the rules with YouTube. It was a free beat, not trying to get you to play it. I don't want to make the same mistake again.
No, I mean, like, the YouTube rules are wacky and they work differently depending on the situation, and you can never predict how YouTube will react to certain videos or material being played or like shown on YouTube in videos or in the audio form. So like sometimes YouTube just like it can catch a few seconds of a song or like any like music or sound, and it will just block you from the face of the internet.
Yeah.
Other times you can just play the whole copyrighted song and you'll get nothing, like literally nothing, because like sometimes it's just sheer luck. So the thing is that we use e-proofs because it mostly predicts the stuff that is copyrighted and may put the channel under a risk. So we're just not risking anything. We decide not to engage with the content that may or may not be risky to engage with. So we're not checking out this. If eProof says like red light, it may be copyrighted, monetized, or something might go wrong for our channel, then we better not check it out, I guess. So it's not the YouTube rules, it's it's that we don't want to mess with YouTube rules because YouTube is wacky and YouTube just sucks as a platform.
It's true. Because they do. They're almost, not quite. They're almost as bad as Twitch and changing the rules kind of on a whim, kind of like, from video to video. But let us end it on, let's do a regurgitation of shit really quick. We'll get that out of the way. This Gargod submission from 2021. Or 2022, rather. Me, after getting stabbed 54 times, Sunny goes to Ecatepec. Okay. Ecatepec. Ecatepec. Ecatepec de Morelos. Municipality in Mexico. Okay. What is Ecatepec known for? Carjacking. Second most popular mission. In a minute, boy. I got one more song and then we're gonna come down.
Gargod getting doxxed on stream.
Doxxed on stream for sure. Oh no, doxxed. Oh no. Okay, Ecatepec.
You know where Mexico is? Then you know where Gargod is. He's in Mexico.
In Mexico. All right, let's check this out. Regurgitation of shit. Me after getting stabbed 54 times. Let's do it. Oh shit. Oh shit, that's funny.
What the fuck?
Wait, I like it.
Wait. Okay, so that was a very sudden death. Honestly, like, what the fuck? And then dead. I mean,
there we go. It's a perfect caption to this picture. It's fucking solid. Dead.
I mean, if she gets stabbed 54 times with no blood whatsoever, it might be a very tiny hole in her body, and she gets 54 stabs in
like
one
thumbtacks.
In one hole in her body with no blood whatsoever. Maybe she got poked with a needle.
Yes.
54
stabbed
times.
with a needle 54 times. You never know. But it was an AIDS needle, so she still died. Ha! Okay. Let's keep it going. His vocals are getting so much better. Like, he just gets better and better and better as he does it. His delivery is good, and yeah, he's solid, man. He's getting really, really good at this. Elsewhere. These children.
His articulation gets better, I would say. So,
Yeah.
like, delivering lyrics, it gets better, like you said. Like, the way he articulates, and maybe it's the addition of lyrics on screen. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like it sounds more. Well, it obviously sounds more comprehensible than the plumber noises.
Yeah.
well, like, yeah, it sounds clear and.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just out. I am out of words because I'm like dead fucking tired because it's about 30 minutes before midnight, so I'm really tired, and that fucking brutal song from Slam Worldwide just melted my brain. Seriously, I still can't get over that thing.
I think his compositions are getting better as well, because like it had a clear chorus part, but it was, you know, it was good, but it was still progressive kind of at the same time. Just drums and vocals by itself, it still has that charm, that character about it, and yeah, I think his compositions are getting better as well. You know, we need more collabs with ROS, as they say. But anyway, that's going to be about it. It's real late for you, and it's also late for me. Hey, J Doggone.
Hi, J Doggone.
Thanks for joining the stream. We
haven't checked the song you wanted us to check, but we checked the other ones instead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you wanted us to check the Mankind Grief, I think. Yeah. We only checked out Salt Soul and Impuritan. So, yeah.
ROS.
Mankind Grief is left for the next stream, I guess. But we checked other Slam Worldwide songs, especially from 2022. And I cannot say I liked it, but like no spoilers. You will just watch the VOD.
He'll watch the VOD. Just in time, J Doggone comes in right as we were about to say bye. So anyway, we appreciate you watching the stream. We will be back next week. So we not on this stream? No, not this stream. We've been at this for 3 hours and 15 minutes. So we will come back next week. We will start probably around noon on Wednesday. We're going to aim for Wednesday this week. We had a snowstorm that we had to prepare for yesterday. So we're going to go for Wednesday at noon next week, and we will review more music. But we appreciate y'all joining us. We appreciate all the submissions, and we will see you all on the next one. Bye. And